everyone, my name is Judith Gonzalez and we are in Murder and Blood. Today, I and a special guest are going to tell you about a legend that takes place in the Royal Alcazar of Seville. But first, let me introduce you our special guest.
Hello, my name is Pedro Martinez, and I'm a historian from the University of Seville. It's a pleasure to be here.
Before starting, we are going to show you some basic information about the Royal Alcazar. Well, now we are going to start with the PowerPoint about the Royal Alcazar of Seville. Where is it? The Royal Alcazar of Seville is in Spain, which is a country of Europe. We can find it in the city center of Seville, which is a city of Spain. Declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, the Royal Alcazar of Seville is Europe's oldest palace in use. Its origins go back to the 11th century when Muslim authorities decided to build a fortress in a strategic area of Seville in order to guarantee its security. Protected by a wall, the Alcazar site is made of diverse palaces and gardens designed during different historical periods.
After setting the Royal Alcázar of Seville, the Almohades raided the building of their predecessor and created a network of independent palaces to house the privileged classes. During the period of Muslim rule, the Royal Alcázar was an extensive area used for gardens, cultivation, and corrals. Fragrant herbs and flowers were planted. Trees were ordered into geometry patterns. Pond water was used for its reflection and cooling properties, and fountains and water jets were installed for the southern zone.
Well, now Pedro and I are going to talking about the legend that takes place in this palace, but I think that we'd better if we show you this place.
Yes, I think the same. So let's go before it's later. Well, you can see that we are in the Royal Alcázar of Seville, and now we can explain to you a bloody history that happened here, in this beautiful place. Judith, do you want to start?
Of course, the setting of the story took place in the middle of the 14th century, in the Sala de los Azulejos, which is a part of the Royal Alcázar. Legend has it that King Don Pedro I, called the Cruel, was married to Doña Blanca de Bourbon. Since their wedding until she was cloistered, they only spent 2 days together.
The monarch found out that Doña Blanca had sexual relations with her stepbrother Don Fadric. He sent for the Royal Alcázar of Seville to speak with him at first.
Once there, the two had a confrontation. Don Pedro, in a moment of rage, coolness, and cruelty, killed his stepbrother. He didn't do it with a crossbow or a dagger, but crashed into him and died from a blow to the head. Whom he had to finish off with a dagger since he was taking a long time to die.
According to legend, Don Fabric, blood fell on the marble floor which, when raw and polished, absorbed all of it, leaving the floor stained to this ozzy.
Today it's difficult to appreciate the stain, since the only thing we will find is the murmur of the water from the central fountains toward the Patio del Yeso.
And this is the horrible story that keeps the walls of Royal Alcázar.
It's time to go back to the TV set.
At last, we know the story that happened in the Royal Alcázar.
Yes, I love the visit to the Alcázar, although I don't think I'll be able to set foot on the Sala de los Azulejos ever again.
Me too, this place is very terrifying.
Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye, Pedro.
Really? Okay, then I hope we see each other again soon.
I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of Murder and Blood. We'll see you next week at the same hour as today with another story to tell you. Bye!